I'd just finished my PhD, which was looking at the role of narratives and how they help people in recovery after encephalitis. And I was approached by the publishers, Routledge, and asked if I'd like to contribute to their Brain Injury Survivor series. And it was a great opportunity for us to raise awareness about the condition by using a range of survivors' narratives in the book, but also raising awareness amongst professionals about the power of patients' narratives and how they could perhaps think about using them in practice, in particular in people's recovery and rehabilitation. The central 4 chapters to the book are survivor, family member and bereaved stories, so people who've had experiences of encephalitis from a variety of different causes. Those 4 chapters are incredibly powerful testimonies. They're very rich, they're full of insight, and they're also accompanied by parallel narratives by neurologists and neuropsychologists who go into a little bit more detail about the type of encephalitis that the person had and the consequences that it would have presented for them. The Malton launch was what we called our soft launch, which was held at the Talbot Hotel in North Yorkshire. And I did a reading from the book, which was Tiggy's story from chapter 7. And I was also joined by one of the survivors from the book, from chapter 4, a young man called Roy, who'd survived encephalitis, and he read his own story. So that was very moving. And interestingly, the first time that I'd met Roy, even though we'd been communicating now for nearly 2 years, that was a very powerful moment for me to meet this person whose story by this stage I knew inside out.
I think it's more powerful to see or hear from somebody that has actually been through an experience, be that a survivor, family member, medical staff who've treated viral encephalitis supporters. I think that tool that is far more powerful than perhaps just reading a newspaper article or looking at something on a website.
I think it's a really nice contribution to the brain injury literature. I think it's really nice for people who've experienced encephalitis to read stories from other people who've gone through similar experiences to themselves. I think that's really important to have a felt sense of shared experience for adjusting to something difficult that's happened in life.
So for survivors and family members, the book can offer hope to those people. They see that other people have experienced this condition. And for professionals, I hope that they'll begin to be able to see in more detail, really, the impact of this condition upon people's lives, how it devastates lives, but also the power of the human condition, which is incredible, the journeys that people go through, but how they can come out the other side. Later on, next month, on June the 24th, The Guardian have kindly offered to do the formal launch of Life After Encephalitis for me. One of the reasons for that is the Guardian journalist Simon Hattonstone. He's also an encephalitis survivor. He had encephalitis when he was a young boy, and subsequently, as his career developed, became an ambassador for the Encephalitis Society. And he very kindly offered to write the foreword for the book, for which I'm incredibly grateful. And it's a very interesting and very powerful foreword, as are many of Simon's interviews for people who are familiar with them. So we're going to be having some drinks and nibbles. It's going to be 6:30 till 8:30 with 3 readings from the book, and then the opportunity for people to buy the book and have it signed. So we're really looking forward to it.